Okay, this one says that what rate is the diagonal of the cube increasing if the edges of this cube are increasing at a rate of 6.5 centimeters per second. Let me put a cube down for you. And again, it's my attempt of putting a cube down. Now, I realize the diagonal of the cube, and someone says, you know, what's the diagonal of the cube? It's not the diagonal of the surface, it's the diagonal of the cube. So it's going from one of the edges, I should say the vertices, to the other one. It goes right across it like this over here. So I realize that might look really tough to you to do that, but let me just go through that. I know my pictures aren't great, by the way. Hoping you can visualize this over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, talk about, I got this diagonal I'm talking about. I'll call it, for the sake of argument, I'll just call it D right now. And then I see this over here. I want to start looking at. This is the D. Over here, this is the X. Now, someone says, what's the other guy you're looking at? Well, it's tough. I know that. It's the diagonal of the edge right over here. And what would that be? Well, that's like an XX. Well, that's going to be root 2x then, right? So put this over here. Again, we're looking at that diagonal of one of the sides, by the way. And I got this. I got the D now. And I'll write this down for you. So, D squared is equal to x squared plus 2x squared. All right, let's see if we can put this down now. D squared equals 3x squared. Whoops. So I know the relationship between the diagonal and the edge. Let me differentiate it now. All right. And before I do that, I think I want to just get the D. And since D is a positive number, not worry about plus or minus. So it's going to be root 3. And again, x a positive number 2. All right. So dd dt is root 3. Well, the derivative of x is 1, so dx dt now. All right, let's go back and read. And what do they say? They say the edge, that's the x, by the way, is increasing at this rate, which is 6.5. Let's write this down. dd dt root 3 times 6.5, and that's going to be centimeters per second. Let me make sure I'm reading the units right. Yeah, centimeters per second. Kind of a nasty number, but the bottom line, it's still a number, right? I don't like the way it's mixing numbers together, so I'm going to write a little differently. So I'm going to write root 3. 6.5 is going to be, let's see, 13 halves. I actually prefer this, by the way, centimeters per second. All right, let's take a look at the K. And I notice I wrote this one over here, which is what I have over here, by the way. And then they use a calculator to approximate it. You're welcome to do that, by the way, but it's centimeters per second. So again, they didn't rewrite that as root 3, 6.5. Yeah, we're good to go. Thank you.